Divine cards is a system of cartomancy where praying cards are used to make predictions of your characteristics and your future timeline. The origins of this system date back to over 20,000 years ago. This was during a time when ancient wise men observed the cosmos and formulate mathematical systems. These teachings were preserved till this day, and I'm honored to present to you the Divine Cards. In this system, each day of the year is assigned one card. Each living man or woman is assigned 1 to 4 cards depending on their date of birth. The main card or birth card is of most significance, followed by the planetary ruling card or PRC. For some birthdays, there is a third or fourth card. You can see from the chart here or check the links below for your card. If you feel that the card doesn't really resonate with you, you may want to look into your birth time. I noticed the time difference when I was calculating the lucky dates for a client to buy lottery. It opened, but it opened the next day. For example, if you're born in Singapore on March 7, in New York, it's March 6. So you may have to convert your birth time to UTC and then follow that date to find your birth cards. Once you have found your cards, you can check them out. If you cannot find the video on your particular card, means I have not made them yet. So please like and subscribe so that I can continue to make more videos. Thank you. Jacks, you have to win your crown. You learn by experience and become powerful by training your minds. But you can also become tramps and wanderers. You are creative in search of experiences and adventures. You represent youth. You carry great responsibilities, and your life depends on the decisions that you make. You can be the jack of all trades, kind of neither here nor there. Because you are the son of the king, you have a certain spoiled and stubborn nature. So you have to go through life and mature. The positive side of the jacks, you have a lot of inspiration and ideas. The negative side can be laziness and immaturity. Heart is the lover. It symbolizes feelings, emotions with regards to people, life, context, and the creative principle. It is the source, the beginning force of life, the heartbeat of awakened rhythm. It is the first call of love and urge for being physical. Therefore, it is also associated with passion, sex, and creation. This creative energy can be hot and wild, but it can also be unpredictable or destructive. Love also leads to devotion and sacrifice for friends, causes, or countries. They are on the path of loving and learning to love. The hearts are good at art, music, poetry, pursuit of beauty in any form. The negative side is greed, selfishness, self-indulgence, being flirtatious or promiscuous. Therefore, the heart, living man, woman, or energy can tend towards the positive, negative, or being balanced. Keywords for the Jack of Hearts: sacrifice for a higher cause. The Jack of Hearts is similar to the Knight of Cups in the Tarot. The similar keywords are passionate emotions, Jack of Hearts, the Christ principle, the one who sacrifices, the sacrificial love card, examples of love, the true giver, or are you the one who shows the way? Jack of Hearts. This is the master card. You are innocent but not immature. You are here to show that truth resides in all of us and forgiveness is the way towards universal love. Jack of Hearts, you have high motives and principles. You are essentially the teacher of love. That is why to do this, you have to live your path, which is not easy to go through or follow. You are romantic, loving. Your strength lies in your ability to help and support people. Your power lies in your love towards humanity. Your early life, you may be Martha. You may have suffered because of religious beliefs or certain principles. You may have sacrificed your early education for a member of the family, or your education may have been interrupted. If you sacrifice your education, you did it happily and you continue to pursue education whenever you have the opportunity. So as you can see, even at an early age, you had to make sacrifices. You could have sacrificed for education, for love, for things that you cherish. If you learn and grow, then you will have less personal disappointments. So between the ages of 18 and 36, you are being trained for dedication, meaning being trained to sacrifice, and many of you are not able to, or it's a difficult path, and many of you are not able to go through this ordeal. If you are able to endure whatever comes to you, after 36 years old, you will be able to operate under the king, meaning you encounter fewer obstacles and frustrations. Otherwise, you continue to have heartache and disappointments. So your hardest lesson to learn is detachment. Don't take things too personally. You are the symbol of Christ in the temple, and your sacrifices is unparalleled. People may not be aware of what you had sacrificed. You are able to hide your sacrifices beautifully, but these are the sacrifices which can raise humanity, mankind, to a higher level of development. Jack of Hearts, you are always kind, friendly, you never bear grudges, and you always help people to become better versions of themselves. However, you have a certain fixedness, fixed set of values or principles that make life a little bit difficult. Success comes to you through your own effort, but you are usually helped by a friendly, compatible, or like-minded living man or woman. You must not doubt your ability to handle your affairs. You may be fearful of expansion and experiments. You may be afraid of certain things getting out of your hands. But as you get older, you may become more experimental. You also dislike changes and may get into some problems because you refuse to make changes. However, you should not submit to unreasonable requests or uprooting. You are also able to come directly in touch with God or the higher forces. Your later years, you will have more success, and towards the end of life, you will have more satisfaction. This is a good life spread. Generally, you are blessed, but you just have to make sacrifices along the way. And Jack of Hearts, you give a lot, so you have to learn to receive. Yes, receive. You learn easily from the environment with or without formal education. Education is not so important because you can overcome obstacles quite easily. You like companionship and work better in association with other people. And you like to mingle with intelligent, well informed people. You learn very quickly from them. Friendships are important to you. You can get very hurt if certain ties are severed or broken. If you have employees, they usually serve you very well. You may have a hard-headed father who tries to force you into careers that you have totally no interest. It could be medicine, but you do make very good spiritual healers. You may reach a position of leadership, however, you do not care for publicity or spotlight. You have no ambition for fame and power. You are attracted to humanitarian work. You are able to uplift people and bring higher energies to those around you. You may have trouble charging people for your services. You enjoy travel and lecturing or teaching. You can have great success as a teacher or a leader of some religious or spiritual work or movements. As you get older, your mental awareness increases. You are a born leader who is guided by higher principles of a strong sense of justice. You can be depended on for help, and you do whatever you promise. You possess a special gift of dealing with people. You have strong organizational skills. Love is challenging. Choosing a suitable partner is really a difficult challenge because, for one thing, your emotions can be easily disturbed. So, you see, in your early days, there could be trials and disappointments in your home life, and usually there could be a lack of understanding and cooperation. There could also be ill health with some member of the family. So you see, you have to go through a lot of sacrifices, and your love life is also continuously being tested. Marriageability is a 3. Yes, you are very, very marriageable. However, marriage is not satisfactory. There could be some unforeseen problems with the partner, and because you are very kind-hearted, you usually you may choose the wrong partner. So there is a tendency to end up with broken or unworthy partners. From my experience, the marriageability is just an indication of how much you want to have a home and the stability of a home. It does not tell if you are able to maintain the marriage. For example, the marriageability of Elizabeth Taylor is a 4. She is very marriageable and has this need to want to have a stable home and security. However, as you can see from her history, there is a string of divorce and marriages. Besides marriageability, we can also see your connections with this particular person. Besides your own destiny cards, you also have your Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and a whole lot of other planetary cards. There are also past life connections. I will list some of your cards at the end of this video. So if you want to know what sort of connections you have between you and this particular person, you can search for their birth cards by their date of birth. For example, if the person is born on January 14, their main birth card will be the King of Diamonds, and their planetary card will be the Eight of Cups. They may also have a third or fourth card. And then you check if the King of Diamonds has any present life connection with you. There can be more than one connection. There can be a Venus or double Venus, sometimes even triple Venus, which is, I think, quite rare, but yes, there is. There can be karmic connections. And then you can search for the King of Diamonds general reading to get a basic idea of this person's characteristics. Jack of Hearts, you have no karmics. You belong to the members of the mystical family of 7 cards. Your Mercury is the Nine of Cups. Your Venus is the Nine of Spades. Your Mars is the Two of Hearts. Your Jupiter is the King of Hearts. Your Saturn is the King of Diamonds. Your Uranus is the Six of Hearts. Your Neptune is the Four of Cups. Your challenge is the Two of Diamonds. The result is the Jack of Spades. So what are all these connections about? Every card can indicate a living man or woman. It can also indicate an energy that you have or you are dealing with. You can also get the extended readings if you want to know more about your connections with these different karmics, how to deal with these challenging energies, and how to navigate around these energies. It is good to know so that you can navigate around these people or energies. For the extended readings, I will be doing the Karma cards and Pluto cards first because I find that these are more important ones. You can click on the links below to find out what are these cards about. Bear in mind that these are general readings because there may be details that I'm not able to share with you through the videos. If you would like a more detailed reading or learn more, you can check out Robert Lee Cam or myself and my partners. All the links are on the screen or below. It's an honor for me that you subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.